And then I stopped. I went to the mirror and I was like, Jesus Christ.
No. I'm just going to go now.
Immediately.
Phinadiamond Fitness.
Hi guys, how are you all doing? This is your coffee now. We're going to go pick up my friend Amy today. I am super excited to have Amy join me today. So we're going to go pick her up. Oh sorry, here is really cold, so I need to heat up the car. Let's go pick Amy up. I am super excited. I can't wait to see what we're going to discuss today. I don't really know what the discussion will be, but let me go get my girl and then we'll see what the discussion will be. I know you didn't know it was me, isn't it? Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, come in. You okay?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
See, she's well dressed like she's going to the gym.
I've just been there. I've just been for half an hour. I just fit it in. I dropped my get nursery and then I went.
See, I told you guys I don't know what we'll discuss. So tell me, what will be your excuse? Tell me what will be your excuse. Why are you not helping yourself?
What, if you didn't go to the gym?
Yeah, because some people always say they have things doing.
Work.
Yeah.
Kids. Maybe just feeling really tired. Which is quite normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think sometimes life just gets in the way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But you've got to find the time.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to say.
20 minutes is fine.
Even
That's
15 minutes is fine.
And if you can just do it at home, like I recently just got an app on my phone.
Yeah.
That if I don't get to the gym, then I can do something at home if I want to.
Yeah.
But it's like 15-20 minutes, but it's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing, yeah.
It's good for the mind.
Yeah. One thing with excuse is once you give it room, it keeps coming. It won't stop.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing this. I'm not doing this because of this. I'm not doing this because of that. And it keeps going on and on.
Yeah, and also you get out of the rhythm.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's about the consistency and the routine.
Yeah.
And if you let that go, then sometimes you can become a bit like, okay, well I didn't go yesterday, so I just won't go today. Oh, okay, I haven't been all week. Oh, never mind. Like it's hard to get back into it. Whereas when it becomes like your routine and every week you do still the same thing, then it's like I think you're a bit less likely to say, oh, I'm not going to go. Cause you're like, well, no, it's my routine kind of thing.
That's true. So to you, when did you decide to say this is what you do for yourself? Because some people, it takes them forever to make that decision.
I've probably exercised like quite a lot, like since I was younger. Oh. So when I was a teenager, I used to swim a lot. So that was my exercise then. And then obviously then I got a bit older, that wasn't so fun anymore. But I've always liked to exercise, more for myself, just for my mental health and also physically as well. I just enjoy how it makes me feel. So probably done it from quite a young age. And then when I got into my 20s, I really got into it. I ran the marathon. So I trained for that, which was really such a I don't know, it was such a big commitment, but I was really surprised with myself that I managed to do it commit to it, and I did actually do the training properly, and I built it up, and I was really proud of myself for doing that. So that was quite a big thing. But then once I'd done that, I was like, I'm never running again.
Because it was really tough.
It's so far, and it takes over your life a little bit because you've got to go out and run.
But I really like it.
But yeah, it's
I've
good.
tried that twice. The first time I did it was when I did there's something we do in my country, youth service. So when you finish uni, you will go and serve for like a year. So when I went for that, I think the military, because my service was in military cantonments or something, how they call it. So when we went there, I think they had something they were doing, so you had to run from, it was really far, but it was really fun for me because I was just in the front line going. It was really, I like it.
Yeah, like the commitment to it and being able to achieve that is amazing. And I'm not a natural runner, so it was quite a lot of training, so I had to really push myself. I wasn't like really fast or anything like that. It was just for me to be able to say I've done this. So that was quite a big point. And then once I'd done that, I did lull a little bit because it was like so much. It was like the freedom of not having to train for something was quite nice. Yeah. But I've always gone to the gym and been quite consistent.
No, but with your consistency and your dedication, it's obvious. Like I can see that it's something that you've been doing for a very long time. Yeah. But to some people, it's something they are not used to.
Yeah, exactly.
Like myself, I've been training from when I was a little bit younger. It's something that I love doing. So me doing it now, I can't really say it's kind of like a tax for me because it's something that I love. But some people find it, some people don't see it as something that they should do.
No.
So they go, oh no, it's not for me.
Yeah, so I think that maybe there's just sometimes people haven't found what they enjoy out of exercise. Yeah. I think it's really good to do it for you as well, like that sort of you time. Yeah. Like for me, since I've had a child, even more important for me because that's my free time, really.
Yes.
And it's free time without my child, which obviously I love my child, but it's nice to get away. And
but sometimes you just need to clear your head.
And
you just need that space. You just need that you space.
Yeah, it clears your head. It's 40 minutes out of your time. You feel good after it.
Yeah.
I feel like, and it's for you. It's not really for anyone else, and you're the only one that can do it.
That's true.
And you know, you just gotta think to yourself, it's 40 minutes out of my day. It's nothing. Like,
yeah. And there's one thing else. Good. Yeah, and there's one thing else that happens when I exercise. I just want to know if that happens to you. Have you felt different? Like when you wake up, you don't want to go to the gym.
Yes.
And then when you go to the gym, what happens?
Oh, you feel so good. You're like, yes, I've been, and you just feel so like you achieved something for the day. And
to me, I feel like I achieve more when I'm tired.
Yeah.
When I don't want to go and I end up going, I work out more.
Yeah, and I think that then you just feel really good for getting yourself out of bed or getting yourself out of the house and thinking, yeah, I've done it. I've been, like, it's good and I feel good for it.
Yeah.
And then for the rest of the day, you're like, I've done it. And that's why morning exercise is quite nice, but sometimes that's not always possible.
Yeah.
But any time, but yeah, I think just knowing.
But to me, I feel like morning is more better.
Well, you get it done, don't you?
Yeah, you just get it done and then you carry on with your day.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you don't have the chance or the opportunity didn't call for you to do it in the morning, anytime at all can work.
Yeah.
Even if you're not exercising, you can go for a walk.
Yeah, exactly.
It's better than not doing anything.
Yeah.
Like I have this lady that I'm training. This is her first time ever going to the gym, and we just started, and she was really excited. And I told her that, look, it's really going to hurt.
Yeah.
This is your first time. Trust me. Tomorrow night you struggle to walk.
Yeah.
But just go for a walk. Do something, stretch, start getting used to it.
Yeah.
I love this excitement, just keep it on. But when that tension kicks in, you feel like, no, you know what, I'm going to stop this because the pain is too much. It's not pain, that is your result. Because your body is going through something that your body is not used to. Okay? So you need to go through that pain before you start seeing the result.
Absolutely.
It's just everything in life, even gold, you need to go through finding it and all that before you start seeing the gold, the main result coming out. So same goes with fitness, you have to go through that pain. Like people do call it. It takes not really, depending on how consistent years, you are.
Like obviously you can see change, like if you're doing it consistently for like
in 6 months. 6 months.
You see it. But like to actually gain like muscle and like be like fitness takes a long. It doesn't. I think that's what's quite hard to gauge with it. You can work out quite hard and you think, well, I'm not really seeing change, and then all of a sudden it will just happen. But
that's true.
You have to be consistent. Consistency is key. Because if you just do it for a few weeks and then give up, then that's not pointless. You've got to keep going with it.
But when you were younger and now that you've had your, because your baby is
3.5.
Okay, so you have a little one. So which is challenging.
Yeah.
So how do you cope with having your baby and making out time? Because one thing I've noticed with you is you're consistent when it comes to going to the gym. So how do you still keep your consistency and having a little one?
So I basically arranged with my husband or my mum, because they're my main people that would have my child when I'm not there. These are the days I want to go to the gym. So Wednesday is one of those days, and that works for us. So on a Wednesday, I always try, unless it's like a unique situation, I always make sure I try and get to the class on a Wednesday. And my husband will always make sure that he's home, or my mum will be around to have Maggie while I go to the gym. And then like this morning I've been, because I drop her at school, and then I go for half an hour before I go back to home to go to work. So I just try and find that time and then other, like the weekends when my husband's around, I'll go on a Saturday or a Sunday morning. And then when he's at home, really, I just sort of judge it, like when I've got somebody to have her, I'll just try and do
you just try and kick in something.
And then if I feel like that week it's been a bit one of those weeks where you haven't got a lot of people, like you've got no one to have her and I've not got that time, I just do something at home. So then I'll do it when she's gone to bed, or I'll just do it with her. I'll just get her to kind of join in.
Get something. She's
at an age now where she's kind of like, oh, what are you doing? And
she'll want to do a little bit.
And it's nice for her.
And to you feel like you're not teaching her something, she's learning as well.
Exactly.
She's learning.
And she'll copy me, and then it's nice for her to see me doing that, and then hopefully it will encourage her to want to do those kind of things when she grows up. So I just have to find that time, and that's actually one thing I really struggle with, since obviously when you don't have children you're so free.
It's very that's why I asked you.
I used to go to the gym like 5 times a week. I'd go after work every night. That would be my thing. I'd go to the gym. That's what I always did. Weekends I'd go, like, but I spend hours there on a Saturday. I'd go to the spa and do it. I used to go to a different gym. And then obviously now time is like tight.
Because your time, so literally you have to plan everything.
It into your day and make sure you do it. But I need to do it, and then I know that I'm not.
Because you know the benefit when you do it.
So,
even you're a better person, not just to yourself, to your family as well.
Absolutely.
When you're happy, everyone around you is happy.
Absolutely.
And when you're not, it affects everyone around you.
And for me, like that was a big, and also like having a child changes you your body and like
yeah,
how you look, and like
100%.
for me that's been like a bit of a struggle because I took it for granted. I was like, oh, I'm a really fit
but you
person.
look fantastic anyway. We always, I remember before I know your name, we always say, yeah, do you remember that fit one? That one that has a nice bum.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Kelly will go see that. Do you remember that one? Yeah, I know. See, we now found out. No, you look fantastic. Honestly,
yeah. But again, like you yourself, you know what you were like before.
Yeah.
And then you have children, and your body does change. And no matter how hard you try, and obviously I've got older, and things are a little bit tougher. And obviously I don't have the time to do it as much as I
That's
used to.
true.
So that's all mental stuff as well. So for me, keeping that consistency, like I know that I'm doing what I can basically to like keep up with how I want. I mean, it's not all about what you look like. It's also for your mental and your health as well.
What you look like is one,
Yeah.
but the main thing that people ignore most is the mental health.
Yeah.
Like most people just go, oh, you're working out to look good.
Yeah. No,
but mentally, my God, mentally, and not just mentally, it just gives you confidence that you can really explain.
Yeah.
It just makes you feel younger.
Yeah.
Even to me now, I'm 40 something, but before I became 30, I was like, oh, I can't wait to be 30. And when I became 30, I was like, so what's the difference? And I became 40, I'm like, what's the difference? Like, I'm trying to find out the difference in getting older. But because I'm working out, every day I can see my results. I can see the effort I'm putting in. And so when I see my age mates, I'm like, oh, I'm really doing well. Like, it's not that bad knowing that you're not doing any surgery or something, but you still look good. So that makes sense, and everybody have got their body type. So your results will be different from my result. We can be doing the same workout, but you will get different results from my result. So it's just you get into that place of appreciating yourself, and that's one thing fitness does. So mentally, it will just put you in that place of knowing that you're working for this, and you start appreciating your body regardless of what it looks like. Because mentally you're there.
Of course. And just knowing that you're doing what you can and what you feel happy with, and that all mentally, it all helps you believe in yourself and how you feel, and it's so important, I think. And again, that all comes back to your mental health. Like if you feel good and you know that you're working out and that makes you feel good, and you know you're trying to like be your best self, then mentally you're going to be happier.
Because it makes you know that there's one thing you achieve for you that no one can give to you. And at the end of the day, 45 1 hour, you've done it, and you go, yes, I've done it today. And another question is, working out by yourself and doing classes, which one do you prefer? Because I know you do both.
I like a bit of variety. I like a class because you don't have to think about it. So you just go to the class, they tell you what to do, and you just do it. And I think you push yourself because you're with other people. And I've always done
that's my next question, because I want to find out, working all alone and doing classes, which one do you think challenges you most?
I think probably classes a little bit more. So, but only if you're working on your own, but you're following something. I.e., you've got some structure, or you've had a personal training session, and you've got you've got a plan. But I think when you go to the gym a lot on your own, you can end up just doing the same things. You're not really building on that. So like, what are you? If you're just trying to maintain, that's fine. But if you want to build, you want to weight train, or you want to push yourself, it's maybe knowing that you're doing that when you're working on your own. Whereas when you go to a class, you can sort of push yourself a bit more because you're with other people, and you've got somebody there who might say to you, no, up your weight, or that's too light for you. And whereas on your own, you don't necessarily do that. It depends what kind of person you are. And I think some people do enjoy training. I mean, sometimes I just need that time on my own. Put your headphones in and just train. And I like find things and follow things and read things and just find different things I can do at the gym, just from what I've done over the years and classes and things like that. But I'd say I quite like the variety. But then I think classes make you maybe potentially more consistent because you book a class and then you know you got to go, and you maybe have people that you go and you see and you're like, I'm coming, and then you let them down. So
that's true.
If you're someone who struggles with keeping it up, maybe the classes are quite good for that.
100%. I agree with that.
So but no, I like a bit of, I do like a bit of both, but I do think that classes make you maybe a bit more consistent, and also the instructors obviously work in that class that it changes when it moves on every week and you're doing different things. Whereas when you go on your own, I get in the gym sometimes and I'm a bit like, so now what?
And again, classes depend on the mood in the class as well. Because if everyone, you find out that whenever we're doing like mainly our HIIT classes, I always like to pair you with someone that have got your strength. So imagine you working out with someone that hasn't got your strength. That would really demotivate you. You won't really want to, you won't really push hard. Like when you're getting tired because that person is tired, mentally it's just there. You just go, you know what, let's just stop. But if you have someone that is pushing and you guys are going, let's go, you find out that you finish whatever you're doing, and to me, I feel like classes is really good. Both is really good. Sometimes you just need that headspace where you just have to concentrate and do things for you and achieve that for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then classes pushes you differently.
Yeah.
And mainly if you have instructor, that another thing with classes, like visual classes and classes where you have the instructor, is different.
Yeah.
Because the instructor will guide you on what to do, and the instructor will watch your posture in case if you're doing it wrong. And doing it wrong doesn't mean that you'll be you are a beginner or no, I don't really know exercise. You can know it, but when the tension kicks in, you will find out that your form or your structure while doing that exercise will be wrong. So that, to me, I feel like classes is good, like you said, for beginner. And for someone that is advanced as well. And working on your own is just good to clear your mind and challenge yourself a little bit. But if you have someone, like I said, I'm just going back and back the same thing. If you have someone that you work with, it helps you challenge yourself more. But if you're working on your own, once you're tired, you just go, maybe you have like, you want to do like 15 reps and you're tired in 14, you go, yeah, that's fine. I can skip one. No one is telling you, no, you have to finish that one. But just imagine you having someone there, the person will go, no, finish that one. So that's one good thing with classes and having like a personal section. Even as a personal trainer myself, I try once in a month to have a personal section with someone that challenges me. So the person will help me push, and because we need it in everything you do in life, you just need a little bit of that push.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like as well, like if you've got a friend or somebody who you can train with, that also helps. Somebody maybe of a similar, or somebody even a bit more fitter than you, then it pushes you. Or you feel like you can push somebody else, because sometimes if you're naturally maybe a bit more of a competitive person, you might think, oh yeah, I don't want to not do my reps because they're not doing their reps. And I think psychologically you do just work a bit harder. So that's also quite good to do as well if you've got someone that you can go with.
That's a good one. Have like a gym partner, isn't it?
And then also then they might have different ideas and different things that you can try which you might not normally do. So that's also quite helpful.
No, but I really enjoyed when we do our exercise together. You know, when we start, we go, oh, do we go 30, 45, 60? And we go, you know what, let's just try this. And at the end of the day, even when we find out that it was really tough, but we end up finishing it and we go, wow, but we did it. So that's why it's good when you have a partner that challenges you.
Absolutely.
It really helps you, because to me, I'm feeling like I need to finish it because Emmy is doing it. And I'm sure in your head, you're going, oh, I need to finish this because Fina is doing it.
Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, you find out that you're giving in your best. Because if you do it with someone that doesn't have the strength, maybe 30 seconds, the person will go, no, I think 30 is the best I can do. And then you will go, okay, let's do 30. And then at the end of the day, you won't get the result that you want. What's this person driving?
So I agree. I think that it's good to, and then sometimes just being by yourself, maybe have something planned, write it down on the phone, or have it in your head, you're going to do this and this. And I think that then you can just kind of have a bit of structure to it. Or like if you can do it, have a PT and get some structure and then work from that. So no, it's I think just finding what works for you, really.
And another thing, trying to do it by yourself, if you know the techniques, is really good as well. Because it helps you to start challenging yourself. If you say every Monday and Thursdays, let's take it that every Monday and Thursday I will go to the gym and I will work out for 1 hour. And if you're able to keep up that every Monday and Thursday, that is you being disciplined. So that will help you even in not general lifestyle, in everything you do, just that little bit 2 days or 3 days that you kicked in. To you feel like it's just fitness. It's not just fitness. Mentally your head is getting to that space of like, you know what, I'll program myself and I'll achieve something.
Absolutely.
And once you start achieving that, you find out that you start achieving some other stuffs in life. So
and it's just like knowing you can commit to that and find that time to do it.
100%.
And I think as well, when you go by, it is important to also try it by yourself, because you might try things that you might be a bit embarrassed to try with someone else or in class, and if you fail at something, it doesn't matter. You just pick it up. Like, for example, if you're doing weights and it's too heavy or you can't do it, then you know. But I think sometimes when you're on your own, you can sort of experiment with those things a little bit more. Just try it, and then no one's looking at you. No one's looking at you in the gym. They don't care.
Nobody cares.
I think people say that. I'm embarrassed. I'm like, no one's care. No one even cares.
No, but someone cares.
No one cares. Everyone's just there doing their thing.
I've told this story before. I went to the gym. I wore a black tight, and I was on my period. And my tight was this kind of see-through tight, but I didn't know. And I wore my pad. So I went to the gym and I was doing bent over row.
No. Oh no.
God help me. I was in bent over row, and you know, like Nuffield, their gym. Hi there, you came. Their gym behind, you know, they have like section where the guys always like to train. And you know me, I like to challenge myself. So I was training. I was there. I was challenging myself. I was training. And then I was just doing the bent over row, you know, like, yeah, I've got this. And everybody that comes close to me will go away. Like, they will come to pick away. They will go, oh, no. And I was busy doing my thing. I was like, oh. And then a lady came and she moved. Like the way, you know, when someone go. And then she went back. I went, no, there's something wrong. Like, literally, no one wants to come close to me. And then I stopped. I went to the mirror and I was like, Jesus Christ.
No. I'm just going to go now.
Immediately. I didn't wear jumper because then I was looking fit. I just wore my top. I had to go home. I go in my car. I was like, Jesus, what happened? Like, I didn't even see this. Like, oh God, I was so embarrassed. I had to leave the gym. I said, that's it. I'm done. Oh God. But I still go there to teach. But I'm like, nah, I'm not training that section anymore. Yeah. So I didn't know.
And those tights are going in the bin.
And I was really upset. I was like, that lady would have come to me and say, yeah, it's showing, because you know it's obvious I didn't know.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, okay. The way she looked at me, I'm like, oh. And she left. I was like, no, something is wrong. Something is 100% wrong.
Tell you.
And I just went there. No way. Please tell me I didn't wear this all this long. Tell me this wasn't what they saw. And everyone was just looking up.
Woman.
And thank God, maybe then people are not this crazy of taking videos. I'm sure someone would have taken video of me doing bent over row with my pad showing.
Oh dear.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much,
That's
my
okay,
darling. Thank you.
It's been good.
Yeah, so see, Amy has her own version. Kelly has her one. That goes with everybody. You just have to, but the main thing I want everyone to pick from this video is just, you have to be consistent and you have to be dedicated. And you need to know what you want. If you don't know what you want in life, no one, and one thing I said in the other video is, no one will do it for you.
No.
You have to do it for yourself. And if you love yourself that much, that will be the best gift you can give to self.
Yeah.
Is looking after yourself from inside out. You have to make that effort. If you don't have injuries, if you can walk, do something. Mm-hmm. I have someone, hopefully she will be my, not next, after the next person, the upper one, someone will come and tell you her story. How she had stroke and she was told not to go to the gym again. And she started coming to my spin class. More than a year now, she still comes. And now she started going to the gym, doing other things in the gym. Because why? She wants it. She needs to look good. Mm-hmm. And now she looks good. Mm-hmm. So excuses will come. Oh, I'm working. I finish work by 7. If you finish work by 7, do a little bit stuff at home. Mm-hmm. Go for a walk. Or maybe before you go to work, wake up 6 o'clock. Do something before you go get ready.
Yeah.
Just learn that habit of prioritizing yourself first. It's not putting yourself first in a way that you have to talk back or want to buy things for yourself, but just love you. Yeah. Love you. And I can preach from now to eternity, but if you want to hear, you hear. If you don't want to, it's up to you. I'm trying my best, and that's the more reason why you have to subscribe and like this video. Mm-hmm. Amy, thank you so much.
No worries.
And let me know when we start back our exercise. I'm missing it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm missing it. Yeah,
let's do it.
Let's go back.
Yeah.
See, I've got a partner. We need it. Get yourself a partner. If you find out that you're struggling, even if you're a beginner, just find someone. Just go for a walk.
Yeah.
I have this friend, last 3 years, we do go for a walk because she finds it difficult coming to the gym. So when we drop our kids, no, that was before COVID. Sorry. See, COVID is now 3 years.
4 years.
4, really? Whoa.
Yeah.
So that was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
What we do when we drop our kids in school, we'll just go for a walk. We'll walk from here to work from store, and then we'll come back. That's a whole lot.
Or like if you need to go shopping, for example, walk there.
Yeah, just walk.
I do it with Maggie all the time. Like we'll go swimming, I'll walk there.
Yeah.
Because in my head, I'm like, I'm getting my steps in.
Yeah.
She doesn't mind being in the, well, she's a bit older now, but when she used to go in the buggy, and rather than jumping on the bus or driving, it gives you a bit of time outside. Obviously, if it's like raining and stuff, no, but in the summer, and then you're getting your exercise, and it's part of your routine. Yeah. You're going there anyway. You can always get the bus back.
Nothing. Yeah. Or even if you don't want to, if the weather is good, just walk.
Yeah. Just go out for a walk to the park.
Just whatever you do, think about yourself first.
Yeah, it's good to have maybe somewhere you're heading somewhere. So you're walking to go and get this, or you're walking to that. Yeah. Or like get off the train and stop earlier and walk from the station. I used to do that when at my old job. I used to get off and run halfway home. So I take my stuff and then put in my backpack and run home. So and that was so good because I was still getting home at a similar time.
Yeah,
it didn't have to take any time out of my day. Things like that, into your commute, anything you can do like that.
Well, I will keep preaching. Hopefully that someone will hear me at some point. Yeah, because when you're doing the word of God or the God's work, you have to keep doing it. Even if it changes one person's life, two will keep talking about it. You can see how good she looks. She looks after herself. So that's what you think about. No material stuff. Think about your health. Because what we eat now is rubbish.
Yeah.
Like the environment, the food, everything is rubbish. So the little way you can help yourself, do it for you. So today we're not even talking about food or diet. We're just talking about fitness in general. So help yourself. You can see it's not me that is saying it. It's not her job. It is my job. And that is why I don't want to come here as a professional to tell you people do this, do that. You go, yeah, it's your job. But I am allowing people that come to the gym to tell you their own experience. So this is coming from someone like you.
Yeah.
So if she can convince you, no one in this world can convince you. So that simply means you need Jesus. Period. And we're done.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching us. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and we'll catch you guys again in our next video. Have a lovely day. Bye then.
Bye.
Thanks, my darling.
Okay.
Thank you.
No worries.
Thank you.
Anytime. Good.
Yes.
That was fun.
Thank you.